Next club we're gonna rate is the T250. Also a beautiful looking golf club. I do feel like it's a lot more cleaner at the back, a lot more sharper lines at the back, and it's definitely a lot cleaner from the top and a lot less of a thicker sole at the bottom. So this is actually, let's call it more of a performance golf club, from a difference between the semi-blade to an oversize. I don't want to say it's a semi-blade because it's not in my book, but it's definitely not an oversize. So I mean, you still got to be relatively good to find the middle of this golf club, and it's super sleek if you have a look at that. Yet again, if we had to remove that screw, it's a super clean looking golf club. So here's my 4-iron. So if you have a look at that golf club right there, super clean looking. It almost looks like a blade. So yeah, let's have a look and see how this goes. Shaft stays the same. Club head speed's going to be not that bad. Felt like too long of a break there. 172, 4-3 spin again. Yes, it is a lower spinning head as well. Almost at 45 landing angle. And yeah, 87 club head speed. I mean, all in all, those numbers are relatively good for me. Yet again, the only factor that drops that spin rate for me is my swing dynamic, 1.4 on the up. I mean, you know, that's not even, I shouldn't be there. So that's more me than anything. That's, let's call it flooring that spin rate. But on the golf course, I don't really have an issue with too low of a spin or bad dispersions, or I use a high launching ball. So there's many factors to change that. So I am aware of it, but that's something that I need to work on. So I think my perfect spin rate for me personally, and I'm not mentioning this for others because please don't be 1.4 on the up with your 7-iron. But for me personally, I would like to be at 5.5 to 5.9 with a 45 to 48 landing angle. Then there's nothing to worry about. Definitely smaller head. I can see it off the get-go. Like, I'm not saying it's intimidating, but I can definitely spot the difference. That one was it nice. A little high on the face. 185, that one's gone. Compared to 172, 4.5 spin. Landing angles at 45. That one came out a little hot. There's a bit of a mistrike on the toe. Let's have a look at that, what that does. 170 for a mistrike on the toe, I'll take that. Obviously the spin's gonna be lower than the previous one. 44 landing angle. Happy with all of those numbers. All in all, really good. I mean, I've got the 150s in the bag, and I'm now reconsidering I should have chosen the 350s the way the 350s fell. But we'll get to the 150s. I wanna hit one more. Try just hit a smooth swing and hit one out of the middle. There we go. It's funny, I didn't try it that hard and it's the same club head speed. 181 carry, 4.9 spin, that's more like it. And that landing angle is 4.7 with a 1.6 attack angle on the positive. I'll take those numbers because I'm happy with that spin rate. I like that a lot. So if we have a look at the dispersion pattern, if you have a look at the blue versus the green, so the blue is the T350, so 182 carry to 188, 5 meters difference. Then obviously a 170 to a 181 difference. Now that's the difference between hitting it out of the middle on a smaller head versus hitting it out of the or let's call it off center strikes. There's definitely a difference in that, and that's what you actually want in a smaller head. The sweet spot is smaller. So based off these stats, I should have actually fitted myself into the T350s, I think, to be honest. But I prefer the shorter distance, to be honest. I don't really want to hit at 185 meters with a 7-iron. I think that's too far, because then I'm going to struggle with the short irons. But yeah, all in all, pretty happy with that. Dispersion's not terrible at all. So yeah, from a rating perspective, I'm going to look at performance. Performance, really, really good. Happy with the performance. That last one I hit was really good. I'll also give this a 9 out of 10. And then from a feel perspective, I'll also give this a 9 out of 10. I mean, the club does feel unbelievable off the face when you hit it out of the middle. You are aware of the mishits, which is a good thing. And then from a look perspective, I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. I think it's a really, really good looking golf club when you look at it at the back. It's got clean lines, sharp lines, and if I look at it like that, it just looks like a really good golf club to hit. And it almost gives you that blade look, but with a lot of forgiveness at the same time. Super, super cool head. I like how clean that 250 looks as well. It's almost got like square lines to that line there. So all in all, really, really good. Can't really find fault, to be honest, other than myself.